Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best Nikon camera for sports in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these Nikon camera for sports, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality Nikon camera for sports according to your needs, then watch the video till the end, and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Nikon D6 FX format digital SLR camera body. Sports photographers around the world find the Nikon D6 to be perfect for action images in challenging lighting conditions. At first, you might be surprised by the lower than average sensor resolution. 20.8 is just under the 24 megapixel standard, and a far cry from the 45.7 megapixels of the Nikon Date 150. But the lower resolution coupled with a full-frame sensor means you have larger light-gathering pixels. This makes the Nikon D6 ideal for low-light photography where clean, noise-free images are preferable to high-resolution but high-noise ones. 105 cross-type autofocus points provide rapid phase detection acquisition across the frame, including phase detection. The D6 uses Nikon's latest multi-CAM37K autofocus system and a blazing fast Speed 6 processor. All of this is necessary considering it can shoot up to 14 frames per second RAW. And thanks to the dual CF Express memory cards and a buffer capable of holding up to 100 images, you'll never be left waiting for the camera to finish processing photos during a high-speed event. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Nikon Date 150 FX format digital SLR camera body. While the Nikon D6 is all about speed, the Date 150 offers some of the highest possible image quality. The 45.7 megapixel sensor allows you to crop in almost endlessly, expanding the range and composition options available to you. And if you need to create billboard or gallery-size prints, you'll need a sensor of this resolution. Like all of Nikon's Pro series, the Date 150 is fully weather-sealed for outdoor sports and wildlife photography. It's also equipped with Wi-Fi to allow you to tether the camera to your smart device for remote operation and fast image transfers. The maximum burst rate of 7 frames per second is slower than the D6, but still excellent considering how much data each file contains. While the D6 is still the low-light king, the Date 150 uses a backside illuminated structure, BSI in its sensor. This technology increases the light sensitivity and improves its noise performance relative to non-BSI sensors. You can expect roughly one stop of exposure and improvement. The number 3 position is held by Nikon D780 body. For many photographers, 45.7 megapixels is simply too much. While endless resolution sounds appealing, it also means longer processing times in post and more storage space eaten up. Thanks to its 24.5 megapixel sensor, the Nikon D780 is an excellent balance between resolution, file size, and light sensitivity, offering just a little more resolution than the D6 while being significantly more affordable. The D780 is the replacement for the immensely popular D750, previously the enthusiast full-frame Nikon of choice. The improvements over the D750 are significant enough to warrant a close inspection. A maximum shutter speed of 1/8 thousandths of a second makes the D780 a better choice when shooting at a wide open aperture on sunny days. And the battery life has been doubled to an astounding 2,260 shots per charge. Incredible even for a DSLR camera. Bluetooth, focus stacking, and autofocus sensitivity down to 4 EV make this the best enthusiast-level full-frame DSLR Nikon makes. Next at number 4, we have Nikon D500 DX format digital SLR. APS-C has one significant advantage over full-frame when it comes to sports photography: the crop factor. By extending the effective reach of your lenses by 1.5x, you can capture images from a greater distance from the sidelines. The D500 is Nikon's pro-level APS-C body, taking the best features of the previous cameras and mating them to a 21 megapixel crop sensor, twin SD card slots, full weather sealing, and a top LCD display gives this camera the feel and handling of a miniature Date 150. Nikon has several APS-C cameras, though, including the quite capable D7500. That said, there's no real contest. Besides twin SD slots and weather sealing, the D500 has 3 times as many autofocus points, higher battery life, and a faster continuous burst rate, up to 10 FPS compared to the enthusiast-level D7500. And the slightly lower resolution, 21 vs 24 megapixels, gives the D500 a boost in low-light performance thanks to its larger individual photo side. Finally, the number 5 position is dominated by Nikon's Z6 Roman II FX format mirrorless camera body. Nikon's only recently entered the full-frame mirrorless market, and their latest cameras are especially good for sports photography. Their lower battery life can be a bit of an issue, 410 shots per charge. But in exchange you get sensor-based image stabilization, IBIS, allowing you to shoot at slower shutter speeds without motion blur intruding. And at 705 grams, the Z6 Roman II is lighter than any of the DSLRs in this list. Sports videographers will also love having 4K video recording, 3840 x 2106 type at 30 fps and a bitrate of 144 mbps. IBIS also helps negate the need for a stabilizing gimbal and also works in tandem with stabilized Nikon lenses. In fact, the Nikon Z cameras are compatible with all of Nikon's older F-mount glasses, assuming you use the Nikon FTZ mount adapter. In fact, you can get the Z6 Roman II with the mount adapter at a substantial discount when buying brand new. Perfect for Nikon DSLR photographers wary of starting a new lens collection. The Nikon 7 Mark Roman II is also an impressive option if you'd prefer a 45.6 megapixel sensor mated to the latest camera technology. Given that speed is more important than resolution in this genre, the faster burst rate of the Z6 Roman II, up to 14 FPS, makes it one of the best Nikon cameras for sports photography. That's all for today. We upload camera and camera accessories review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.